Hi, how would it grow your business for you to give a gift, a free gift, to your existing clients that would give them a sense of control and power over their businesses? Hi, I'm Nitsan Gable of Exit Strong. I rescue small business owners who've not prepared their exit, and that's about 90% of all business owners. So why am I talking to you? Because I'm launching an exciting new product called Stop to Plan and Play to Win. And it'll really help small business owners create their own strategic plan for their business, probably for the first time ever. And I thought of you as a perfect partner to joint venture with me. Now, what's in this joint venture that's very specific to me turning to you? Number one, we have the same values. I only work with people who are straight, good heart, and good business. Number two, we both work with small business owners, so we have the same clients. And number three, you have a newsletter that you send out, so you have an email marketing base, and that's the platform that we're going to use to promote this event. Why do you want to listen to me right now? Because this joint venture will benefit you and your clients. It's almost effortless. It's totally free. You're going to make some money, and it's a powerhouse marketing technique that if you do it with me and you learn it, you might do it for yourself to launch a product or service of your own. It's worth learning. Okay, let's look at the process. There's a flow. It begins with an email that promotes the event, this series called Stop to Plan, Plan to Win. After that, there are 3 training videos that give results in advance. We're building trust and rapport. Each one of these videos is an actual training step by step. It's not a lecture. By the fourth video, there is an offer, ridiculously inexpensive. We've built trust, we've built rapport, and now for $97, we're offering a one-day event to consolidate the strategic planning we've been training here. Then, at the one-day event, imagine that's immersion, a whole day of absorbing and really becoming open to change. Then we offer the higher ticket, an 8-week training for $1,000, a coaching program for $2,000, and a catapult which boosts revenue for $5,000. Let's look at how the launch looks week by week on the calendar. So the first week is setup. That's this week, in which we put the emails that I write into your autoresponder, and we get them all ready so that we can spend the next week training, beginning with the 3 training videos, one every other day. And then the 4th video will be an offer, a $97 offer for the upcoming one-day event. And then every few days the price keeps going up until the next week it's closed. The cart is closed, and the people who then go to the website and want to register, they have this experience of, oh, I missed it. And we'll use that because we'll ask them to keep in touch, and then we'll sell them the next event. Then there is the week of the event. There are stick activities to give to the people who've already registered, so they keep in contact and hot, and they actually attend. And then at the event, we have the upsells for $1,000, $2,000, and $5,500. And when it's over, we blast out the testimonials that we record on the spot to the same people who had seen previously the videos, so that now we can reoffer to them using the testimonials and get the same people who hesitated in the past, but now are getting proof that it's worth it. It pushes them to do what they really want. and then they register. There's the week of their strategies to keep them involved. And then the last week we have the second event where the people who didn't go to the first event but then reconsidered after they saw the early adopters give their testimonials, then we have the last event. That's it. Right, so you want to get some cash out of this whole thing, and here's how. Here's how you're going to get money for absolutely no monetary investment on your own. Let's take 4 people who, there are 4 people who actually purchased something from the 20 that you broadcast to your list, and they actually attended the video training. However many you broadcast, let's say 20 from your email list attended the video training, the 3 and 4 video trainings, and then 4 actually purchased something. So here's how the money involved goes. For the one-day event, the first day that it's offered is $97, and it all goes to me to cover my expenses. And then every few days, the fee goes up, $197, $297, and then on the last few days, the fee is $397, and that's when the people tend to order again, the last minute people. So the first day and the last day are when most of the sales take place. Everything after the first day is yours, all the bigger fees, and then at the live event there will be the higher ticket items. When people have been in there, they've been immersed, they're more open, they see the real value of it, and some of them will buy the higher ticket items. So one of them is for $997, $1997, and $5,500. And for all of those, anyone from your list who buys any of those, you get 10%. So let's see how it works. Let's say the first person bought for $97, didn't even show up at the event. The 97 goes to me. You didn't get anything. The next person is more diligent, bought for $97, that went to me. Then went to the live event, actually got there, bought for $997. That for you is $100, right? You get 10% of the $997. Third person bought on the second day of the sale after the cart was open, bought for $197. That goes to you. Didn't even show up for the event. The fourth person, very diligent, very serious, didn't even hear about it until late. On the last day, saw that it was $397, said $397 is not allowed to pay for a whole day event, attended the event, bought the 8-week training course for $997, and in order to boost her revenues, also bought the $5,500 program, so that 10% of those 2 programs brought you $100 and $550 for a total of $1,017. So if you had 4 people who went through these varieties of participation, you'd get $1,314. That's what you would get if this amount of people did what I just exhibited, and you invested nothing. By the way, 1314 is a wonderful number. It's the Battle of Bannockburn, where the Scots defeated the English. I hope you'll enjoy history like me. So you have a chance to make some money, and the more people you can enroll and the more serious they participate, you still stand for no monetary investment to gain some good cash. So what's this big thing about a launch? Why a launch? Because you're already sending newsletters and other informative materials to your list. And that is essential. It keeps contact, and it maintains the warmth, and if you're asking questions, you get to feel what the next thing you'd want to give is. How is that different from a launch? Well, a launch is not just like a newspaper. It builds up to a climax. You know, like the best movies or stories. It builds because we're promoting it, and there's a sequence to it, and it's got a beginning and it's got an end. So it reaches a climax, and that energy is what squeezes people to act. And then if they do buy something, they get the benefit of it. Then at the event, what's the advantage of an event? The event is immersion. So people are so distracted in our world. Even if you give a webinar, they're multitasking. But when there is an event, a physical sit together in a room event, where I am leading it and I can sense people and there's a connection and there's energy, the room gets energy. So in that environment, we can actually make a bigger difference in impacting these people so that they actually absorb what we're training, and then they want to make it part of their lives and get the benefits of real training that they adopt and institute and make into a habit. So that's why this launch has something special. What's special about what I'm doing? Well, I am not giving a lecture or a presentation. I am training. That means I'm giving results. I trained infantry in the Israeli army. I'm out to have people gain not just tools, but actually implement them while we're together, so that they come out with something in hand that changed their lives. Now, this is not just a one-way presentation. It's always active. There's an interaction. I ask questions, I get answers, I adapt, I make sure that I'm, like any good teacher, sensing where they are in the process. I've created a process that they have to go through with me in order to get the result. It's personal in that I'm asking questions in each of the videos that when they give answers, that will affect what I'm going to put in the next video, even in the same conversation. So it's very personal to them. And then the results they get are results in advance before they buy anything. In other words, we're building trust by proving to them that what we do in these videos actually works, because it's things that happen immediately. And that gives them a sense of power. Man, that's great. So, exit strong, not wrong. That's the slogan that brings me to this whole launch, because my father was the small businessman that I see in all these other people who worked a whole lifetime, built up a business, a reputation, had employees, had processes that he developed. He made signs. And in the end, when he had to leave the business, it collapsed, it disappeared. He had nothing after a lifetime of work. And this happens to most small businesses. So my mission from personal story is to rescue them. And the first stage is to plan. So what we're giving here to these business owners is extremely valuable. And that's why what I do is not just to present ideas that they can find on the internet all the time. 1,000 videos will say the same kinds of things over and over, but this is actual training. And when you give this to them, they will sense the difference. And in this launch, really, what do you have to do? You don't invest money, barely any time. All you have to do is, for a week or two, send emails. I write the emails. So, I mean, with so little investment and so much to get from it, it's a good deal. So, what there is to do now is just call me and talk to me, and let's see if we're a fit and how we can move forward.